Hey guys, this is Dawn. Welcome to Gulf Coast October, and this is what I'm making today. And I found this recipe in this book from Goodwill, Easy Stir Fry Recipes. She looks real happy. She reminds me of the surprise lady. Anyways, this caught my eye. A few things did. And I basically want to make this, but I'm going to replace some things. Like I'm going to replace the chickpeas with hominy. I'm going to replace the salsa with some green sauce from La Costeña. But yeah, just hang out, see what I'm doing. Here's the ingredients that I replace things with. I replaced the chili beans with pinto beans, the chickpeas with hominy, the salsa with green salsa. La Costeña is my favorite. Because I replaced the chili beans with pinto beans, I'm going to add chili powder and paprika later. Instead of garlic cloves, I used powdered garlic. And instead of adding it at the end with some jalapenos, I decided I'm going to do cactus because I've been craving pickled cactus lately. So there's that. In the book, they serve it with cornbread, and I can't eat cornbread, but I've been making these flatbread. Okay, just whatever turns out with masa. I like it. I don't get a migraine from it. You can do different things. Time to prep my onion. I microwave vegetables, so I cut it up and microwaved it for 2 minutes. Here's my chunk of meat, and I did my best to cut it against the grain, but the grain was all over the place on this thing, so this is what we got. But it turned out great. It turned out absolutely great. I was good with it. Alright, so if you were chilling, I'm sorry, I gotta cut back in. I'm gonna make my little flat bread, and basically they came out like tortillas. Equal parts water, equal parts cornmeal. I made a mess. What's new, right? I added a little bit of salt. I've been using mineral-based salts lately. It's better for you. And because people don't like when we use our hands, I just didn't show you, but I used my hand to make that. And then I used my hand to do this. I use a plastic plate because I microwave this for 2 minutes, and then I flip it and I put it back in for a minute. It doesn't stick to the plastic plate. It will stick to other types of plates. I know plastic's not the best to cook with, but that's what I do. It needed a little salt. Now, this came out like more on the bitter side, which I like. If you don't like that, you might want to cool it with the paprika and add a little sugar and salt. So this is after it was microwaved for 2 minutes, and I very carefully flip it. Look, I'm making this for myself, y'all, and I'm not one of those people that has to use gloves. I don't use it when I make cereal. I don't use gloves when I eat. I just don't. But this is the consistency of that tortilla right there. And this is what the finished product of our, basically, I'm going to call it chili, looks like. This is good. I'm going to make this again. I really liked it. I just put a plate over it, and I had to go do some chores really quick and then came back, or you can microwave it, whatever you got to do to melt the cheese. And I'm going to add my pickled cactus. If you've never had this before, it's a little slimy, so slimy consistency is not your bag. It's not going to be for you. But I love pickled cactus. Jalapeno, do whatever you want. Okay, so this is, I'm going to get some sour cream. I think that would be good. If I could do this again, I would make probably half a cup worth of my little bread cornmeal thing. But lately I've just been starving, and I've been making a whole cup worth and piling stuff on it and eating that. Because I love potatoes, don't get me wrong, but I can only handle so many potatoes. Okay, I'm going to probably make a mess and probably get it everywhere. I'm going to do it with the chili and the sauce. And I'm going to stick a cactus in there. You do jalapenos, whatever you like. I've just been craving cactus. I used to get it all the time. And sorry I'm not wearing gloves while I eat. Sorry, I can't believe people wear gloves when they eat. This is ridiculous. That would be so good with cornbread. I miss cornbread so bad. That's good. And I didn't add a bunch of salt. I added a little bit. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. This is going to be gone. I'm going to eat this whole thing today. I know it. My kid is out of town. She turned 18 and she was like, I'm going out of town for a while. I was like, all right. My roommate can't eat some of this stuff right now, but I can. Oh. Everybody's different. I just gotta say, I like that I replaced the chickpeas with hominy. I like chickpeas. This book. What else am I gonna make out of here? Does anybody want to see what else is in here that I can make another time? Can I make this stuff without people getting mad at me? Pork stir fry with blue cheese. That was another one. I was taking pictures of this at Goodwill, and I was Hawaiian chicken stir fry, barbecue sauced pork sandwiches. Stir fry sausage. I don't know how to say this. Cassoulet? Cassoulet? French cassoulet. Guac tabbouleh with sausage. I've been having a really hard time finding sausage that is not just filled with stuff. So this is, my diagnosed on the spectrum superpower. It's called sensory processing disorder. I don't appreciate that very much, because what I believe, I don't believe that autism is a superpower. I don't like that. I'm just saying. But there's things that some of us, maybe all of us, I can't speak for sure. There's things that we get conditioned away from and out of that can actually be helpful. Sensory processing for me, I can tell when something is toxic when other people would have no idea. So this is something I can tell already. I got a little woozy when I was cooking the onions earlier, but that's a different thing. If I do this again, I'll probably do it with bell pepper. I love green bell pepper. Let's just do whatever you want. Right? And smoked paprika. I think I would add that to it. But
I can eat all of this without getting sick. And that's the point of this for me. It's affordable enough. I can make this. Times are tough. I really like this. I wonder if I can make this with cicadas. Would y'all watch? Oh, this is so good. You know what I'm thinking? Is that maybe not make big, thick cornmeal breads or whatever you want to do. But if you want to do it this way, I like it like this. Not make a big one. Make more this size. So basically make kind of like a tortilla kind of thing. I'm just careful to call it that because I don't think it's technically a tortilla if I'm making it. Maybe it is. I don't know. There's a lot of different views out there right now. I don't want to be like that lady that thought she invented the flat taco. Oh my God, it was a tostada. I'm going to hop off of here so I can eat in peace without worrying about if I'm making a mess. At the very least, I hope you enjoyed hanging out, relaxing to a cooking video, and, you know, maybe you'll try something like this, make it your own. Got the ingredients that they did, the ingredients that I did that's the video. I'll do the ingredients that they did somewhere in the description or something. I'll figure it out. Just look around, play around if you want to do it. And if you try it, let me know. If you've tried this before, let me know. Here's the deal though. If you enjoyed this at all, please give me a like. I don't like asking for likes. It's embarrassing, but it helps my channel tremendously. I'm a small channel, and the likes determines whether or not I can continue on with doing this. It's a special interest of mine. I love doing it. When you click like, it helps us to determine whether or not we need to continue doing this type of content. And then also it determines whether or not YouTube is going to keep us in any kind of algorithm. So, and if you don't like it, you can click that you don't like it too. Still helpful. Stay golden, eat good, and I love hearing about it if you want to tell me about it. But if not, I totally understand. We're about to have 2 cicada seasons at the same time. We're going to have a 13-year cicada season and a 17-year cicada season. And all I'm thinking is it's a good thing they're edible because some people can't even afford a bag of, you know, cornmeal right now. So there's that. I've had them before. Times were tough. Granted, it was only one time and I was drunk. I don't drink anymore. I don't know. Should I quit talking about this? Should I put this in the bloopers? And yes, I have onion slices in my socks on my feet right now. If you're a cat person and you have cats on purpose, why? You can't have anything when you have cats in the house. Why are y'all so loud? Hey. It's like having sharks. Like, my life is not chaotic and complicated enough. I'd really like to have some sharks swimming around at my feet all the time. Yeah. This is not the lid. Where's the